Hi, how are you? As long as man and women have been on this earth, we have acted badly. We have not paid attention to what God calls us to do and be. We have not loved our neighbor as ourselves. If you remember in the story of Numbers, in the book of Numbers, that Moses had to chase away the poisonous snakes that were attacking the people's feet because they were not following God's call to them to serve and love their neighbor. As we fast forward to John chapter 3, verses 14 to 21 this week, we talk about that very famous, that very popular, that very memorable verse, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only son. God gave his only son for us to learn how to love one another, to learn how to be neighbors to each other, to learn how to be, so that those serpents and snakes in our lives do not get into them and tempt us to do bad to others, but to do good for God and the people of God's world. So we hope that you'll join us this Sunday as we talk more about for God so loved the world, John 3:16, but also where are we during this Lenten season in the wilderness and how are we going to get out of it? We also want to invite you to bring your donations for wrapped candies as we assemble 600 eggs for Hope for the Valley, for the women's shelter, for the children and families there. We'll be assembling them on March 24th, as well as on March 25th. After worship, we'll be assembling the baskets. So we hope that you'll join us. We also want to invite you to continue to be a part of our Lenten study. If you have not been a part so far, you're always welcome. We have meals at 6:15, Vespers together. We pray together and we eat together. We have worship at 7, and then we have our Lenten study at 7:30. This week we'll have coming up, our Lenten study is art as a discipline. And then next week we'll start doing a labyrinth, a walking labyrinth that we are making here with Rachel Matas, and she has created a labyrinth with her team so that we can walk it together. We also, the following week and the last week, which is Holy Week, is our Seder meal. So each Wednesday you are invited to learn different ways of being holy and reconnecting with God. So we hope to see you. And don't forget, it's serpents and snakes and God. Oh my.